What's going on, Diggletdreamers? Mattherus here with a Showdown live. Today we are going to be playing with this team right here. It's got Whimsical, Nidoking, Choice Specs. Whimsical, actually, I'm really interested to try that thing out. Nidoking, Reuniclus, Dugtrio, Mega Aerodactyl, and a Fortress. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Should be fun. I think it'll be fun. I'm not sure where I'm at on my Mattherus account in UU. Might be at the bottom of the ladder, but if it is, it'll still be fun. Bottom of the ladder is always fun. And alright, we got a battle. This guy's got an Infernape, a Dual Blade, a Shuckle, Espeon, Mega Beedrill, I am assuming, and a Ditto. So very, very interesting. I've seen very few Dittos ever since X and Y, honestly. I think I remember Black and White Ditto was like a very common thing, or maybe that was just me, I don't know, but I remember seeing a lot of Dittos back in Black and White, and I haven't seen nearly as many in X and Y and ORS. Well, anyway, let's see. He kind of gets destroyed by Mega Aerodactyl a little bit, actually. Maybe not that much. He does take out his 3 fastest Pokemon, and then was kind of stopped by the Ditto and the Shuckle and the Dual Blade. But I do have Dugtrio to help out with the Dual Blade, as well as Nidoking and all that good stuff. But I'm going to leave my Dugtrio just to see if I can trap anything right off the bat, as he does lead his Ditto. Interesting. Alright. I do have Spin. He has Magic Bounce. I'm going for Earthquake, because he's either going for his own rocks or his Espeon's coming in, and if I can get him, he's probably scarfed into Stealth Rocks right now. He doesn't want anything to come in, and he can't switch out, honestly, obviously. So, okay. I guess maybe it was a speed tie, maybe he wasn't. Oh yeah, the Ditto had leftovers, so he was not the scarf set. So it was a speed tie. I just happened to win the second time. So don't want to break the sash on this thing. So I'm gonna have to try to spin these at some point. But he doesn't really have anything that wants to come in. My team is just like a really fast team with the Whimsical, the Mega Aerodactyl, Dugtrio, except obviously the Reuniclus and the Fortress, and the Nidoking's like mid-speed. But like, I have 3 really fast Pokemon that like outspeed like his entire team, I think. Actually, I think that Espeon outspeeds Whimsical. But still. Alright, it does go into Dual Blade. This is not a switch in. I'm just gonna EQ on this thing. I guess you can Shadow Sneak, but like, Dual Blade take an EQ from it. Oh wow. Okay, that did 0. That's good to know. Fortunately, my Fortress can pretty much wall this thing. So he goes for Shadow Sneak, gets a crit. Of course, still only does 22% though. I'm just going to get some spikes here. If he does start to set up Swords Dances, I might switch, but no, he just has to, not bad. Just bounces the spikes back, as I can now just rapid spin them all away anyway. He goes for a sub. Okay, I see you, big dog. I remember running HP Fire on Espeon in OU back when it was OU, and that would just be like a pretty solid counter to, what's it called? What, do you think I was going to rapid spin again? Come on. I remember it being a really great counter to Ferrothorn, because Ferrothorn would always try to Thunder Wave, Stealth Rock, Spikes, Leech Seed, all that stuff, and none of that affects Espeon, and then it could hit back with a HP Fire, and it was great stuff. I'm just going to Volt Switch here. Yeah, he does decide to switch into the Infernape for some reason. And that lets me go into... unless he's Scarfed, I don't want to really risk that. Yeah, this thing could be a threat if it is Scarfed. see who's the most expendable right now. I guess Nidoking is the most useful. It kind of has a move for everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna go Soft Serve. Soft Serve can take a hit, but definitely can take a hit. And it can just go for a Psychic, and that should hurt everything pretty significantly. Shadow Ball might actually be better. Just go, I can hit the Dual Blade on the switch a little bit harder. So we'll see what happens there. Like if I were him, I would probably have to go into. He might go for a U-turn or something. U-turn into the Dual Blade, but I have a feeling the Dual Blade is coming out. And also, it's odd that we're 9 turns into the game and we haven't seen the Shuckle, as he does pull switch straight into the Shuckle and takes that fairly well. But I think this could be the chance to just Calm Mind up. Because the Shuckle... Oh, because it's going to go for Spore or something. No, Shuckle doesn't get Spore, does it? I'm thinking of Smeargle. He's just going to set up rocks and Sticky Web, probably. But I'm just going to go ahead and hit up this Calm Mind. Ah, he has Encore. Yeah, I should have realized that. I always forget that Shuckles run Encore. And he goes for Toxic, and I have Magic Guard. So we good. So now he can't put me to sleep. Not that he could put me to sleep or anything, but I can go for another Calm Mind. I am max defense. So we're looking actually really good. Encore should end. If he's smart, he'll go for Encore here. But hopefully he's not. Hopefully the switches or something. He's definitely thinking about what he's doing though, because he's taking a while to pick this next move. He does switch. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As I get one more Calm Mind up and the Encore ends, and I can click Shadow Ball. Shadow Sneak is going to do 0, and the Dual Blade is going to drop. Oh man, this is just such a powerful set. It gets completely stopped by like Steel types, but still. Ooh, I wonder if I could take one of these hits. I bet I could take one. Maybe one. Okay, it goes for Protect. I wonder if I could take this. I bet I could. I don't know if I could. I think I can. I can take one. I can take one. We'll see. I can't take one. He's gonna switch though, so let's see what he goes into. It probably would be best for him to go to Espeon. Yeah, but I don't know if Espeon. Yeah, it's not even gonna take a resisted Psyshock or Psychic at +5. Go for a Recover or something. Yeah, he's just gonna KO me. I figured if he was gonna go for a Protect, but why would he go for a Protect? You know. So the Infernape is gonna come out. Huh. Cool thing about Aerodactyl is it does, when it Mega Evolves, it will outspeed the Beedrill. Alright, I'm gonna have to go into Nidoking. Because the more I do it, the more I look at it, the more Aerodactyl is the most valuable member. And if I need to try to get the opportunity, get the Beedrill in on a chance that I can Rapid Spin. So Earth Power is definitely my best play. It does the most damage to his whole team. As the Shuckle decides to come out, that does 0. But I should be able to spin on the Shuckle. Right? Yeah, fails Encore. Earth Power was my best play anyway, so I will be able to Rapid Spin here. I should get the slow spin off too, so I don't think he'll be able to set up anything afterwards. Oh, this thing is super slow. It might actually still be slower than me, depending on how this speed drop affects me. Okay, it does go into the Infernape, directly threatening me. 364. Still haven't seen an item on this thing, so I'm definitely fearing the choice scarf. It could also still be focus sash or something, who knows. It's probably time to just sack my Doug trio. It's not. Oh! Wow. I guess let's see if I can KO this thing. Oh yeah, he has Mach Punch, that makes sense. Well, we've seen Thunder Punch, Mach Punch. Alright, yeah, gonna go into this thing because I'm fearing if this thing is like scarfed or something, then it could be an issue, but I'm gonna risk it. Ah, not bad. So, Mega Aerodactyl is on the field, and it should outspeed the Mega Beedrill. I'm running Jolly, so I should be max speed as this thing is gonna come out, and that's just perfect opportunity to set up a nice Hone Claws, so I can land this Aqua Tail as he goes for a Toxic. Unfortunately, that's not gonna save you, my friend. Aqua Tail is gonna land, take out the Shuckle, and now the Mega Beedrill is gonna come out. Yeah, this thing hits 427, I hit 438, so all I have to do is click Aerial Ace. Yeah, he is going to protect just to get a little more toxic damage, I suppose, but there is literally no chance of me missing Aerial Ace. That's the whole thing of Aerial Ace, so that's all she wrote. Mega Aerodactyl will be able to clean this game up. Boom, gone. GG. Twerkeisha. Good stuff, good battle. And you know what? We'll pause until we find another one. We'll be right back. Oh, what's up, guys? We're back. This guy's got a Fletchinder, which is really cool. He's also got an Azelf. He probably got his own Mega Aerodactyl, Nidoqueen, Arcanine, and a Donphan. So lots of really cool stuff here. I see that I could definitely crush this guy with Calm Mind Reuniclus. It really just puts in a ton of work. He has literally nothing that can really stop it, especially once I get up like a Calm Mind or two. The only problems might be the Azelf and the Nidoqueen, which I don't think they could OHKO me at all. So unless it gets like a nasty plot up on Azelf, that could be a problem. But we'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. Choice Specs Whimsical didn't get to see any action last time, so let's see if we can maybe get that done this time. Rocks are going to be really nice against his team. He does have an Arcanine. He also has an Aerodactyl and a Fletchinder. Those are going to be really helpful against those guys. But he does also have Rapid Spin with his Donphan and potentially Defog with Aerodactyl and maybe Fletchinder. So, I don't know. But let's put him in that position, as I'm just going to lead this thing as he leads Aerodactyl. I kind of want to just go for a reversal. Ah, fine. Alright. He's actually a lead Aerodactyl. He did not Mega Evolve. Very interesting. Goes for a taunt. Why did you go? Attack me. Why did that do 0? I'm so confused. You're on my Team Fortress. Stone Edge does so much still. Also just Volt Switch. As he goes for a Fire Blast and misses. Oh my god, this guy's running a mean Aerodactyl. Kind of want to just go for the Calm Mind Sweep right now. Let's see if we can just go for game. Ah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Should have remembered that he had taunt. But I'll just go for a Psychic here, as that Stone Edge is not doing enough. And the Aerodactyl is gone, so it must just be like Suicide Lead regular Aerodactyl. As he could go Azelf right here. That seems to be one of his only things he could do. Yeah, he does go Azelf. I'm just going to go Shadow Ball in case he wants to Nasty Plot. But he does go for the knockoff. Knocks off my leftovers, unfortunately, as it does show the Life Orb. And we do a lot of damage with Shadow Ball, as my taunt does end. So I should try to save this thing. I'm going to go into Whimsicott here. as he goes for the U-turn. That does a lot. But he's down to 16%, so not too bad, not too bad. As the Fletchinder is going to come out, unfortunately. I'm going to just switcheroo this thing. Yeah, he's locked into acrobatics now. I was hoping maybe he'd go for Swords Dance or something, but that's fine. So I can go into my Fortress. Go for a Spike. As he goes into the Nidoqueen. Interesting. Yeah, this battle's looking a little tipsy right now, just because my Reuniclus is pretty weakened, as well as the rocks being up. My Diggletdreams being weakened as well. I don't really have a switch into this thing. With one Hone Claws up, Aerodactyl also puts in a lot of work, so I think I'll just go for Rapid Spin. Yeah, he just takes me out with an Earth Power, that's fine. That does give me a nice switch into my Nidoking, I think. I don't know if that'll actually KO. But you know what I could do is just go into Dreamers and trap him in and KO him with an Earthquake, hopefully. I'm maybe underestimating Nidoqueen's bulk. Yeah, I am, as he does take out my Dugtrio. Fortunately, though, that does put him in range of my other Pokemon, namely my Aerodactyl, my Nidoking. I think Aerodactyl's my better play, just because he can bring in things that will outspeed my Nidoking, and I don't want him to do that. I think Aerial Ace will KO at this point. I mean, if Aerial Ace can't do 19% to a Nidoqueen, then I give up. So, fortunately, it does take out the Nidoqueen, as we're in a position of power right now. The only thing that he has that can out-prioritize me, I guess, is the Fletchinder, and Acrobatics is not going to be doing a lot. And he can't Swords Dance either, because I did get him with the thing. Because the Arcanine comes out, does get the Intimidate boost. Could be going for a Will-O-Wisp. Could be going for an Extreme Speed. I'm going to just try to pull a risky switch out into my Nidoking, hoping he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. That'd be best case scenario. As he actually pulls a double out to his Donphan. Not bad at all. I will take it. I kind of want to go Earth Power, but that's risky. I'll go Ice Beam, as it does take out the Donphan, so that Spike is there to stay. It'll be racking up some damage on the Arcanine, fortunately. But unfortunately, it won't hurt his Fletchinder or his Azelf, as his Azelf is going to come out right now. What I can do is sack my Reuniclus to this thing. It'll do a little more damage to itself with Life Orb, and then I can outspeed it with my Aerodactyl. This is really looking risky here, as he does take him out with a Zen Headbutt. And yeah, I'm forced out into my thing, Aerodactyl. So I can go for an Aerial Ace just so I don't miss. That'd be really unfortunate right now. The Azelf does go down, as he can definitely come out and intimidate me. I almost just want to go for a Hone Claws. But the problem is right now his priority is just an issue. But I'm just going to go for Aqua Tail. I hope it KOs this Arcanine. Hope I land it and hope it KOs. It's definitely a tall... Okay, switches into this thing, which takes a lot of damage. As I'm just going to go for Aerial Ace now. As he does go for Acrobatics, we're able to live it, so we will be able to take out this Fletchinder, and now he's down to just Arcanine, which is going to be down to 63% after the spikes. It will be greatly intimidating my thing, but I'm just going to go for a Stone Edge, actually. Oof, doesn't even matter. Arcanine is gone. GG, my friend. Great battle. Really came down to win conditions and just holding on to the things that I needed to hold on to. But that was a great battle. I will pause it. We'll do one more for this live, guys, so I'll be right back. What's up, guys? We're back with another battle. This guy's got a scary team. He's got some RU threats. He's got the Electros and the Clawitzer. He's also got a Blissey, though, which is just really annoying. And I guess I'm going to have to switcheroo that thing. That's definitely a play for me. Other than that, I'm probably going to have to, like, Hone Claws up with an Aerodactyl. But the cool thing about this is nothing really sweeps. Let's see. In order for Reuniclus to sweep, I'm going to have to get rid of the Blissey and the Honchkrow. In order for Aerodactyl to sweep, I'm going to need to get rid of the Honed, the Dual Blade, probably the Honchkrow, and maybe the Swampert. So Nidoking can put in a lot of work, help me out a lot with the Honchkrow, thankfully, so that will be really nice to hold on to. Yeah. Swampert is only hazard setter, and it looks like it will be his Mega, so I don't know if he has any hazards on his side of the field, so I'm just going to lead with my Fortress, as he does lead with his Red Lobster. As I kind of want to just Volt Switch off, get some super effective damage on this thing, as he's unable to 2-hit KO me. That does a lot. So I can go into Great Scott, my choice specs, Thingamajig, and go for a Giga Drain. This actually puts a lot of work in, which is really nice. He goes into this thing. Risky play. Because, I'm specs, right? But I'll have forced out into my Team Fortress once again, as he actually pulls a double onto his Dual Blade. Interesting play. As I'm going to Volt Switch. Alright, he pulls a switch into his Electros. Probably running the Assault Vest Flamethrower one, just based on him switching in there. This thing is a threat, though. It's definitely a threat. I'm going to go on my Reuniclus in this case. Just fire off a Psychic, maybe? I don't know. He could definitely pull a switch into his Honchkrow, but he does Volt Switch. Could go into his Blissey, maybe his Honchkrow, maybe his Dual Blade. He goes into the Honchkrow. Good play. Fortunately, I don't think Honchkrow gets any setup moves. It could sub. That would be really unfortunate. But I'll definitely go into my Fortress here just to take the Brave Bird. Yeah, this is a lot. But fortunately, recoil. He does have leftovers. That's not good. I'm definitely gonna Volt Switch again, as he's just gonna take me out. But that gives me the opportunity to go into Whimsical, I think, because Whimsical can outspeed him and resist the Sucker Punch. And Moonblast definitely my play of choice. Oh my god, the crit. That does so much. How can I set up the opportunity to trick the Blissey? What is he going to go for right here? If he goes for a Swords Dance, getting in my Dreamers would be really nice. But if he doesn't, might want to switch to Nidoking. Maybe even Soft Serve. I'm going to try Nidoking. Yeah, he does just go right for the Iron Head. That does a lot. Does too much. He makes the right play. Sucker Punch is able to take me out, unfortunately. But what I can go back into is my threat, the Choice Specs Whimsical. And Moonblast should be doing a lot of damage as the Blissey finally comes out. If only I wasn't Specs and I could switch Haru. Go into my Soft Serve, predicting maybe the Toxic. Stealth Rock, that's fine. Just gonna go for Recover, Rain Dance. Oh boy. Just gonna go straight into my Whimsical. Swampert does come out. I am able to outspeed this thing before it Mega Evolves, so I should be able to get a Giga Drain off. as he does pull the back switch back into this thing. Alright, so we're just kind of stalling on some rain turns here as I can go back into my soft serve, as he does go back into this. As it's time to just get off a calm mind. Actually, I should be able to take a hit from this thing pretty safely, as long as he doesn't freeze me. He was definitely predicting the Whimsical to come back in there, so that's why I went for the Ice Punch, but I can go for Shadow Ball. Ah, he does stay in, unfortunately. I was trying to predict the Haunch Crow there, but that's fine. I'll just let the Swampert take me out, unfortunately. Yeah, this thing's a threat now. Quite a threat. 262, yeah, he outspeeds my Aerodactyl. I might get 6-0'd right here. I think I just have to sack my Dreamers, unfortunately. Just because I need to get rid of this rain turn. This is the last turn, so I'm just going to go for an Earthquake, as he is just taking me out with a Waterfall. The cool thing, though, is I can go into my Whimsical here. And I kind of want to predict the Blissey and go for a Switcheroo. I'm going to go for it. Ah, finally. So getting rid of that Damp Rock too is actually going to be really nice. You could definitely just go for a Rain Dance right here though. But fortunately I am able to switch up my moves now, so I'm just going to go for a Moonblast as he goes for a Seismic Toss. That does too much. Jeez, I can only take 3 or 4 Seismic Tosses. Well, 3 once I take the Rocks damage. Jeez. Guess I'll have to do it anyway. It's not looking good for Mattherus here, guys. Not looking good at all. As I'm kind of forced to go for the Stone Edge, hoping it lands. I do have one more opportunity, but then unfortunately I am going to just go down to Rocks, so it's all up to... Yeah, I lose. Kind of have to just hope for a crit. I don't think a crit will even KO. Oh, I could go for an Aqua Tail. Ah, not enough. As he does take me out with the Ice Punch. And now it's all up to Whimsicott. I don't think Whimsicott can break through the Blissey. I can go for a Giga Drain here. As he pulls a switch into his Doublade. Yikes. He resists all my moves, unfortunately, so I'll just go for Moonblast. Doesn't do quite enough, as he does go for the Iron Head at GG. And unfortunately, we do end this live with a loss, but that seems to happen a lot on the channel. But still a good battle. I did get 6-0'd. Okay, maybe it's not a good battle. I got completely 6-0'd. But guys, that's going to be it for this live. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for Pokemon content every day. And other than that, keep dreaming. I'll see you next time, and peace out.